We're nearing the end of 2021 and I've produced and published quite a bit of content this year. This was what I would consider the first full year of creating content on this channel as you see it now, and I couldn't be more excited as to where the channel is going. So subscribe if you're new here because I'm just getting started. There are 7 categories that I've broken it down to. It's tough to partition the fitness product industry into notable categories, so let's hope I did a good job. The categories are the best wearables, recovery, mental health, footwear, apparel, new on the scene, most innovative, and of course, the top products overall. I will note that I may be affiliated with some of the company's products in the review, but please trust me when I say that it had absolutely, and I mean it, no influence whatsoever in my determinations of these awards. The way I have always chosen to affiliate myself is to really use, understand, and educate myself on a product over an extended period of time, and only if I truly believe it is something that I think others would benefit from do I pursue an affiliation in order to help support building this channel. Those products will be noted below with my affiliate links. For more notable products or companies, I'll put a link in the description to an article on my website, so let's get started. First up is the Wearable. This year we saw a brand new Apple Watch, of course, a new iteration of the Oura Ring, and many others. But there's only one, and I'm sure if you watch my channel, it continues to stand out above all others, and that is the Whoop 4.0. The way that data is collected, calculated, and presented to the user in a way that is easier to understand and healthier than anything I've ever seen, and I'm looking at you, Apple Watch, especially focusing on caloric burn, is what makes the Whoop 4.0 special. The newest iteration for my testing has shown increased accuracy, and I absolutely love what it's done for my focus on cardiovascular health, and I continue to be a healthier version of myself every single day. Also, spoiler for a later category, the Whoop 4.0 is the runner-up for the Mental Health Award for how it helped me through a year where I went through a significant breakup, moving to a new city, losing my dad, and almost losing my dog. Poor mental health affects your autonomic nervous system, which is well represented in your recovery score. So thank you, Whoop, for keeping me healthy in 2021. And the runner-up for this category is the Nerve Smart Run insoles. The amount of potential for this pressure sensing technology seems endless. It's the most accurate running device, coach, you could possibly buy, by not using estimates of something like a watch, but actually recording data from foot contact while you run. It gives you feedback on how you improve your running economy and how to prevent potential injury. I won't go into too much detail on the runners up, but definitely check out my video on that device, especially if you're a runner. The next category is recovery. Now, recovery isn't something that was ever a focus of mine until I got older, and within that recovery is sleep. The winner of this, the 8 Sleep Smart Cooling Mattress, is unbelievable for my overall health, and so it takes this category with little competition. A couple years ago, I read the book Why We Sleep by Matthew Walker, and since then I've been obsessed with the improvement of my sleep. Besides actual sleep training and winding down, there isn't much out there, but there is an ideal temperature that keeps you asleep and can improve your sleep stages. I've always been a hot sleeper, which completely ruins my sleep quality. Then I got the 8 Sleep, and now I sleep like a rock, like a literal rock. When I fall asleep, I'm out. This device takes the ambient temperature, your body temperature, HRV, and respiratory rate, and adjusts the cooling for you. That's ideal. It's dual zone, so if you have a partner, it can independently do the same for them. I can't recommend this enough, and it is a product I'm an affiliate of for that reason. I have the Smart Pod Pro cover that slips right over my mattress, or you can just buy the whole thing. The runner-up is the Normatec boots. Having switched to a cross-functional style of training a couple years ago, my legs get hit hard every single day, and I also love massages. Slipping my legs into these bad boys nearly every night has helped a ton. I love massage boots, and especially the Normatecs. Up next is mental health, and it's important for your overall health and can directly affect your physical health. Now, as a man, it's not something that I've ever wanted to admit I needed help with. As I said earlier, it's been a very rough year mentally, and I owe much of how I got through it to the winner of this category, the Mind Journal. It's geared towards men, but I don't see why not anyone can use it. It's the guided prompts for me that have really helped me sort through thoughts and challenging myself to confront internal issues. It's made a notable difference into my overall stress level, even though I wouldn't even consider myself someone that stresses out much. It's even allowed myself to understand more about myself in terms of what I'm looking for in life and what my focuses should be. Highly recommend journaling in general, and specifically the Mind Journal, to help guide you along in the process. And as I said earlier, the runner-up for the mental health category is the Whoop 4.0. One thing I noticed after I found out about my dad's passing was that my recovery was terrible. And it was because my mental health during that time was terrible. Seeing my metrics daily helped push me back into the gym, back journaling, eating healthier much earlier than I would have normally. Next category up is footwear, and the research and design kings get this one. The best footwear of 2021 is the Nike Metcon 7. I felt Nike regressed a bit with their Metcon 6, so I was happy to see a more balanced shoe with incremental improvements like the lace lock. It's something so simple, but when I wear other shoes that become untied during workouts, I just wish it also had a lace lock. There are some features such as the wraparound rope protection that I think is unnecessary and kind of gimmicky, and the earlier colorways were just plain ugly. But overall, the design and function of the Metcon 7 has made it my favorite functioning shoe ever made. The only other downfall for anyone that would deter from probably buying this shoe may be Nike's ethics in their manufacturing, and that's a topic I'm going to cover in a video soon, so subscribe for that one. The runner-up for this category is the Nano X. Not the X1, the Nano X. I understand that this shoe did not come out in 2021, but the focus on how I'll present awards is what currently exists on the market in the given year. So it's likely to see some repeats in the future. The Nano X was my go-to recommendation for people up until the Metcon 7 was released, but it's still my second favorite shoe. Up next is Apparel. 10,000's focus on building the best shorts possible for physical activity allows them to take this award. They've invested and focused heavily into the research and design of their product, and it's apparent in its use. Other shorts in the past I've used have sacrificed fashion over function, and as someone who heavily uses a barbell, the knurling just completely destroys the material. Plus, they have a lifetime warranty, and that makes the premium cost more palatable. The runner-up, maybe a surprise, it's Gymshark. I have some issues with how they market some of their clothes, mainly in this body positivity movement, which I made a video on that. But I do love the fact they make functional and fashionable clothes at such a low cost. It's not the best clothing I've ever used, but you get what you pay for. For the low cost access to everyone and the type of product you get is the reason they're the runner-up. New on the scene or new kid on the block, the award, Haven Athletic. The team at Haven created my absolute favorite gym bag I've ever used. The partitioning, structure, build, and innovative design allows them to take this category, as well as the runner-up in the next and final category, most innovative. I've searched high and low for a bag just like this. It allows me to carry everything I need, which is a lot of equipment for exercise and recording content in an easy to see layout. If you've been looking for a gym bag or hell, even a mobile locker, this is the bag you want to buy. Runner-up for new kids on the block is Wellist, an iOS app that is a macro and nutrition tracker on steroids. I have no professional relationship with the guys at Wellist, but I did recently do a podcast with them. You can just hear the passion and hard work they're putting into it. It's still in its infancy, but the difference maker is the ability to input ingredients, have the app auto-calculate, and use their AI-driven technology to find you recipes, adjust your daily routine, and optimize your overall nutritional health. Once you get used to using this Wellist app, you won't want to go back to using anything else. It's tough to change the game for macro trackers, but they're doing it and continually innovating. Kudos to those guys. For the last category, we have a couple of repeats, which is part of the reason why they were listed in other categories. For most innovative, we have the 8 Sleep. There are some competitors out there, but no one is accumulating the data and making adjustments like 8 Sleep does. Their platform makes the 8 Sleep the most innovative and ideal smart adjustable temperature mattress out there. Again, if you want to see more about that, go check out my review. And runner-up for this category, like I said earlier, is the Haven Athletic Gym Bag. Just to be able to get any sort of patent on a gym bag is impressive. And again, it's the partitioning system that I didn't even know what I was looking for years, which makes them the runner-up in this category. And now we come to the best of the best, which will be winners of other categories. The winner is 8 Sleep. A third of your life is spent, or at least should be spent, sleeping. Just a tiny, tiny, tiny portion of the population needs less than 8 hours of sleep, and as a hot sleeper, I had a ton of trouble getting it. Nothing has changed my overall mood, recovery, and overall physical health as much as my 8 Sleep mattress. You could probably even say mental health. It's been my favorite product that I've gotten and reviewed, and if anyone asks me what to invest in, I tell them the 8 Sleep. Again, I am affiliated with them, but that's only because I love it so much and can't tell you enough how much it's changed my life. Without a doubt in my mind, 8 Sleep gets my favorite fitness product of 2021. And the runner-up is the Whoop 4.0. Unlike Apple, Whoop doesn't have to answer to public shareholders by dropping incremental iterations every single year. They spent years of R&D to finally come out with their new device, providing new data points such as temperature and pulse ox from your sleep, and made recent acquisitions that will be delivered through future software updates. The potential for data from the 4.0 is unmatched by any other wearable I've seen on the market. Some may say the Oura Ring, but the inability to use a device while using dumbbells or barbells is an absolute killer for me. And the focus to cardiovascular health and other healthy metrics is important to my overall health. Whoop 4.0 gets runner up. So that wraps up the 2021 edition of Best Fitness Products. I'm looking forward to 2022 and exploring new products along the way. If there's anything you think I missed, let me know in the comments and like this video, and I'll be sure to check them out. Also, hit that subscribe button for more content. Thanks for supporting me in 2021. Follow me on the socials. I've listed in the description below, and I will see you in the next one. Have a good holiday.